Elton, do you want to share your gift ideas for what they should get guide dogs? What they can get the guide dog? Yeah? You want to be in the video with us? Yeah, he wants to be in the video and say hi to his friends. He says, happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Get the guide doggy in your life some good gifts this year. Hello everybody and welcome to my festive living room. We've got our little itsy bitsy tree next to us. We've got our merry and bright pillow. I've got my iconic Snoopy Christmas sweater. Elton John is laying at my feet and I am ready for what I feel is such a fun gift guide. I cannot wait. I got so excited when I came up with this idea, like thinking of all of the stuff that I wanted to share with you. I have so many products here in front of me. I am going to link as much of it as possible down below. I'm also on LTK now. People just kept asking me because like everything I post, people are like, what's the link to that? What's the link to that? And I just like never link stuff. So I started an LTK. If you know, you know. If you want to be in the know, check it out. LTK is linked below, as well as much of this stuff as possible. Now, this is a gift guide unlike any other you might have seen on the internet because this is gifts to get the blind person in your life, but also just anybody would love them. Like, truly, blind or sighted, anybody I think would enjoy these gifts. But if you're stuck on what to get a blind person in your life, a friend, a teacher, a family member, somebody new that you're dating perhaps, these are ideas that I can confidently, as one blind girly, say that they would like. I'm breaking it down into categories, which is going to be your senses. So touch, taste, sound, and then I also have experiences and what to get somebody with a guide dog / service dog / just a dog. But for funsies, this is Elton's category. It is what to get a guide dog. Also, speaking of being blind, am I looking at the camera?
Oh yeah, you're doing great.
Great. I look like I'm looking?
Yeah.
Perfect. Fabulous. Love that for me. Okay, first let's do the dog category because everybody on this channel loves dogs so much, or at least they should. This. I feel like this avocado poop bag dispenser has been so iconic since I got it last Christmas, and this is one of those items that people are constantly asking me where they can get it. I get DMs about this on the daily, but I genuinely have not known where to find it, and I've searched high and low because I got it for Christmas from Elton last year. You're so kind. A little bit self-serving, but that's okay. But finally, I found it. So I can link it for you guys, and it's like less than $10. It is so stinking cute. It is a poop bag dispenser. It's silicone, which means when you drop your leash or something, it's not gonna break like a lot of the hard plastic ones do. It means you're always gonna have poop bags. It has this clip on the top, so you can clip it to your leash. I, for example, have it clipped on one of the loops on Elton's leash, and the poop bags just come like out the center where the pit is. It's so good. By the way, I am gonna do a giveaway on this. Oh, are you getting excited because it's your stuff? Yeah. I am gonna do a giveaway on this post, on this video, so info for that will be down below, and I will be giving away some of these items. Okay, obsessed with that. Every dog user can always use poop bags. The next thing, I know, he's seeing all his stuff and he's like, what are we doing, Mom? What's up, what's up, what's up? Okay, this is a pouch that again, I have looped to his leash. I'll take it off so you guys can see it. He's so excited. This is from Free People. It's $20. I have the larger bag as my gym bag. And then he has the matching one. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I got the green one because it goes with the avocado on his leash, so it's like a matching. And my gym bag is like a deep green, so we're very cutesy. But you can attach this to anything. I like attaching it to his leash. And in here I keep his kibble. I call it his Cocoa Pups, which is just his treats. Yeah, do you want a treat? What do you want your treatsies? Some dog ASMR right there. So I keep his treats. So again, like I never have to worry that I'm gonna forget them because I switch my purse out. I have different jackets. So keeping it in pockets and purses wasn't always the best. And also it keeps the inside of my stuff clean and he can be an independent boyo and carry his own stuff. And on that vein of him carrying his own stuff, this is brand new to me. I got it yesterday and I couldn't be more excited. Again, as a guide dog user and just as a blind person in general, I am using hand sanitizer like nobody's business because not only is he constantly licking my fingers and I'm picking up his poop and things like that and I'm touching your stinky little head, but also he's just so excited about all his things. I also Sorry for the deep breathing in the microphone. I also, just being blind, I always say my hands and my eyes. So generally, I just touch a lot of stuff. So I'm always using hand sanitizer. And it was something I was realizing because I switch purses a lot, I needed to have one in every single purse. Sometimes I'd forget. So on his harness, look how coordinated this is. And it doesn't interfere with his harness in any way, which is great. He wore it yesterday, it didn't bug him at all. It's this little pouch that is like a brown faux suede and white or cream faux shearling. And then it has like a little hand on it. And inside, it's by the brand Touchland. And inside it perfectly fits the Touchland hand sanitizer. This is my favorite brand of hand sanitizer, and it's a nice thing to give somebody as a gift. This would be such a great stocking stuffer. By the way, that little pouch that it goes in, which has like a clippy on it, just like the poop bag dispenser, so you could attach it to your keys or anything like that, is limited edition, so scoop it up. This is expensive for hand sanitizer. The scents are so good, and I love it because it's like a nice mist. It's hydrating, it doesn't strip your hands, and it is great for slipping in like a pocket because it's flat. So for so many reasons I love this, but because it's expensive, that's what makes it like a nice gift. I think anybody appreciates those nice little daily luxuries that you would never maybe treat yourself to, but it's so nice when you get it. Can never go wrong with that, and just any kind of hand sanitizer. Another thing that my boyfriend and I love is sanitizing hand wipes. I got these ones on Amazon. Again, super cheap and affordable. We keep them in the car. That way, like after the dog park, or if anything just gets messy, we can wipe our hands clean or wipe any of his stuff clean. So love those. And I also love these wipes, which are dog cleansing wipes. Again, I got these on Amazon. I have them on auto ship, and they made a grumpy sound. They're really good for like wiping your dog down if they get a bit stanky. You can wipe their bum with it. Having a long-haired dog, if he gets diarrhea, I know it's TMI, but like we literally have to wipe his bum like a baby. So those wipes are always clutch to have on hand. And another thing, if you get a stinky dog, again, this is such a like silly, funny thing, but this from Dead Cool is dog perfume. It's in the scent Taunt. They also have like dog shampoo in that same scent. They have human perfume. That would be such a fun gift. I would die if somebody gifted that to me. A dog perfume with a matching human perfume. Even just like the travel size of the human perfume. You get them on, I know the dog perfume is on Revolve. The human perfume is also on there. You can get the human one on Sephora, a bunch of different places. But I think having a matching fragrance for me and my dog would be a dream come true. And obviously you don't want to spray your dog with like normal fragrances that are not dog safe. That's a no-no. So I think that would be really fun. Another thing that would be really cool is a light up dog collar. I don't know if this is gonna go on or if you'll be able to see it under the studio lights. Cozy, cozy. So this is a light up dog collar for blind people who have a little bit of light perception. This might be really useful. If I can't link this one specifically, I will link a similar brand. Even if it's not for their benefit, I take my guide dog to a lot of dark places, dark restaurants at night. I go to a lot of events for work. So it's just nice to pop this on him. It doesn't interfere with his normal collar that he wears for work, but it allows other people to see him in dark environments where they might not be expecting a giant black dog to be laying on the ground. So for his safety, I think this is one of those things that's great to have. And then as per usual with dogs, any dog toys, I'm gonna suggest some of Elton's favorites. We call it Crack Ball. It is a bacon scented squeaker ball. He goes bananas for that. And another one is the light up balls, which again are great if you're playing with your dog at night. This one also squeaks. And he loves this fake stick from Kong. Those are some of his faves. Okay, on to the next category. And as per usual, if you guys have any suggestions for any of these categories, please leave them down below. And you guys know this is already gonna be a long one because gift giving is my love language. I say it every year, but it's true. So I get way too excited thinking of all these ideas. Also, always keep in mind, blind people are not a monolith, and I am just speaking from one person's experience and perception. Treat us like normal. Like obviously a thing that you shouldn't get me is a book. That's just obvious. Don't get me a book. I can't read. Don't get me stuff to cook with because I, as one blind person, cannot and do not enjoy cooking. For example, I know a lot of people wouldn't instinctively think I should get a blind person some makeup or fashion because we can't see it. I love makeup and fashion even though I'm blind, so I would be so thrilled to get anything makeup and fashion. So always remember that. But this is just for funsies, so let's go into perhaps my favorite category of them all, touch. Again, my hands are my eyes, so this is the category that I personally had so much fun with and have so many things to share, like these fuzzy socks. I actually just got these in a PR package and I was so excited. I will say my favorite fuzzy socks to ever exist are these ones from Barefoot Dreams. They are so luxurious and they wash really well, but they can be like a little bit on the pricey side and you can definitely get more affordable fuzzy socks. These ones have aloe infused in them, so they're moisturizing. Love that. And in a similar vein to fuzzy socks, what I prefer personally to fuzzy socks is
Where are they? They're down here somewhere.
Slippers. Okay, I need these. I bring these when I travel. I wear these every day, all day in the house because I kick stuff. It's just gonna happen when you're blind. And these protect my feet, and also my dog slobbers sometimes, and I don't wanna step in that. So these just always protect my feet if I shatter something, because you know, blind girls knock stuff over. I'm not gonna step on it. These are perfect. I know like the Uggs are always gonna be just like the most popular slipper on the internet. The girlies love the Uggs. Personal opinion, these are superior. These are Glurups. I believe they're like a Nordic brand. Somebody can correct me. They are so good. If you struggle with finding slippers because they all make your feet get sweaty, these will not make your feet sweat. I also love them because they're very structured. So again, if I do kick something, it actually protects my feet. And they're like thin enough on the bottom that it's comfortable to walk, but I can still feel what's underneath my feet. And similar to my eyes, I use my feet a lot to feel around me. So I just 10 out of 10 recommend these. They have a lower profile one, and then they have these high top ones. I have owned these for years and they are still perfect. They only get more comfortable, and they have lots of different colors for men and for women. And since we like fuzzy things and we like things that keep us warm, a fuzzy, comfy, cozy blankie. This one specifically is so luxurious. I had to buy a second one. My boyfriend loves it. My mom loves it. I love it. My friend who gifted it to me loves it. Everybody who touches this loves it because it feels so premium. Like, I can't even tell you, it's somehow thin yet heavy. It's so warm. It is the softest blanket to ever exist. I love this so much. This one is my light green one, which I pulled because I think it's like such a nice festive color, but I also have a yellow one, and it comes in a few other colors, I believe. And then just in general, Anthropologie, which is where this is from. If none of the colors suit you or your loved one, or it's not available, any Anthropologie blanket, 10 out of 10. I have 3 other blankets from Anthropologie in different styles. All 3 hold up so well. Like, this is such a premium quality, but always Barefoot Dreams is really nice. And then of course, like Home Goods, places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, you can find really affordable ones that are so lovely and soft. And I think anybody appreciates a snuggly blankie. Okay, next for the blind fashion girly. Stop it right now. I'm gonna be honest, I received this as a gift. I have no idea how I got this or where it's from. I'm gonna write, it's a small Black owned business, I know that. They're on Etsy. I will link them below, and I'm gonna write the name on screen. It is escaping me. I wanna say it's Pretty Girl Designs, I cannot remember. This is a black t-shirt, it's super nice, very soft. And then in rhinestones, like very high quality, shiny rhinestones, it says glam. But the best part is underneath that in rhinestones, it says glam in Braille. She said that this is new. She like wrote a little letter to me when she sent it. She said that this is like a new item that she's playing around with, putting in her shop. And I really hope she does, because this is so fun and so cool. Even if you can't get the Braille one, this is so tactile and fun. And also, if like me, they have a bit of light perception and can see sparkles, it's like so pretty. But I think this is really cool and unique, and supporting small Black owned businesses, women owned businesses, just small businesses in general is so great around this time of year, especially one like this that's trying to be inclusive. And they also, she makes wine glasses that are rhinestoned. I want one so badly, so badly. With my name in rhinestones in Braille. Stop it right now. I need it one day. Definitely on my personal wish list, so check this out. Another great one is fidget toys, and I know that can sound juvenile, but truly it is for anybody. I love fidget toys. Being blind, I lack visual stimulation, and so it's just something for me to play with and do with my hands to get a little bit of stimulation to my brain. It helps me concentrate, especially if I'm watching, say, a long movie. Without the visuals, sometimes it feels like I'm listening to an audiobook and I can start to get sleepy, and playing with a fidget toy helps me stay focused and concentrated and awake. I love this Braille one. This would also be great for somebody who's just trying to learn Braille for the first time. So it's the ABCs in Braille, and it's a Pop-It. I'm also currently lusting after some Nidos, the Nido Cube or the Teardrop. That is definitely very high on my list. I'm really hoping for that, but any kind of fidget toys, I'll link my whole fidget toy shop below. I have a whole storefront just for fidget toys because I love them that much. There's this really fun one that my boyfriend got for me, which is a like video game controller. It is my favorite fidget toy I own. I think it's like $5. So if you have like a gamer, that's a really cute one. There's this whole set with like unicorns and cute ones. So many fidget toys to pick from. Next up, another one of my absolute favorites. This is a bit splurgy, but I cannot not mention it. This is the E1 Time Bradley watch. There's Braille on the box. Again, this is just so cool for anybody. I actually found out about it from a sighted person who wore it. Like, anybody can and would love to wear this if they're into watches, but it is designed to be fully inclusive for blind people. They have so many different styles and colors. Like, this one is the rose gold and silver one, but they have like all black, blue and silver. They have leather straps, fabric straps. This is the metal woven strap. It's so interesting. Basically, if you can't see, you can feel what time it is using these ball bearings that rotate on magnets. So around the outside is the hours and around the inside is the minutes, and then there's tactile digits. This is just so chic, so fun. I actually truly need to wear this more because what a vibe. Finally, for the touch category, mittens that like the top bit comes off. Okay, gloves where each individual finger is wrapped. I hate those because your fingers stay really cold. When your fingers are in a mitten, your fingers warm each other up. Only people who live in super cold climates get it. I grew up in Toronto. I know my gloves and mittens, okay? So mittens are great, but the ones where you can pull it back and it becomes loose fingers, because it's great for being able to hold your guide dog harness, use your cane, if you need to get your hands free to feel things, but you also still want to like wear your gloves and not to fully take them off. So that specific style of mitten is like the holy grail to me for cold weather as a blind person. Before we go to the next category, if you want to see the gifts that I got my loved ones this Christmas, you can head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/MollyBurke, where my exclusive Patreon video for December is going to be a gift wrapping video where I sit down, wrap all my gifts, show you what I got all my loved ones. It's gonna be fun, so check that out. And there's tons of other perks over on my Patreon, so link below. Let's move on to scent or smell. An obvious one, perfume. This is the one I'm specifically recommending. It is brand new from Kayali. This is my favorite fragrance Kayali has ever come out with. It is so good. It's marshmallowy, it's strawberry-y, it's vanilla. It's so cozy, but it's not overly sickly sweet. This is delish, obsessed. Wait, what is the name on this? There you have it, Yum Bougie Marshmallow. So delicious, but also like any perfume sample set. Another cool one would be like a perfumery tour or a make your own perfume. If you're in a big city, a lot of major cities do have those. I think anything like that would be really fun, but like fragrance sample sets is a really cool one as well. Especially this one that's from Commodity. This one from Commodity is very cool because they have like different levels of scent. So there's personal, bold, and expressive, and you can like really play around with them. They come with sample strips, so you can do it with your friends, make it an activity. I think something like that would be awesome. Another one is candles. I love burning candles. This one's really cool. I don't know where it's from. I'm gonna guess like Anthropologie. It feels like an Anthropologie candle, but it's so pretty. We got this as a gift for housewarming. Like a nice fragrant candle, especially something like this that is so textural as well as fragrant, is really fun. And if they can see a little bit of light like me, they can, whoop, there we go. They can see the little fire burning. And another option is a wood wick, which makes that crackling sound, which adds to the multi-sensory experience of burning a candle. Or another one that's fun is a candle making class. I recently did one in Banff and really enjoyed it. Got to make my own candle. That was super fun. And then if you're not really comfortable with them having flames, or they aren't, doing like a wax burning, like a wax melt thing would be really fun as well. Room and or linen sprays are another way to create a multi-sensory experience in the home. This one is super affordable from Target. It's Ashley Tisdale's brand. It's Being Frenchy. This one is the vanilla cashmere. Delightful. My boyfriend is obsessed with the, what's it called?
Palo Santo.
Palo Santo. My boyfriend is obsessed with their Palo Santo fragrance. It's very fresh, unisex. They have like all different things like body sprays, body oils, but this one is the room, body, and linen spray. So this is a really great option. I also really love the lemongrass one from Trader Joe's, and it's like $2. Another great idea is an oil diffuser, a bit more clean if they're trying to avoid synthetic fragrances. It's a bit more clean. You can get ones with different like health benefits and stuff like that. Lavender to help you sleep, a lemongrass to help you wake up, mint if you have a tummy ache, all these different things. Sage is my favorite company to go to for this stuff. I've literally been using and consuming Sage since I was in high school. They have lots of different oil kits, so you could just get the oil. They have tons of different beautiful diffusers. I'll show a bunch of their different products on here. I love their bath salts. This is a calendar from them, like an advent calendar, 12 days with all different products inside of it that are made with essential oils, all these different scents. They have these really cool kits that I've gotten my boyfriend and my brother and my sister-in-law before. That are like a physical emergency kit and a mental emergency kit. So they're oils that help with your physical or mental wellness. So anything from Sage or just an essential oil company, I think is a great idea. And speaking of their bath salts, I think scented bath and body products are really lovely. I'm obsessed with L'Occitane. This is another one that's a little bit more on the pricey side, but you can get gift sets around this time of year. You can also get mini sizes. They sell many of their products. These are my hands down favorite from the brand. I also love their shea butter hand cream. It's so good. That could go in touch or in scent. Anyways, these hands down, no pun intended, the best. It is their almond scent and it is the shower oil, which if you have dry skin, so good. It keeps you hydrated. You can shave with this. The scent really lingers on your skin. And then this is the body oil. I like to use this after I get out of the shower, and to make it last longer, I will mix a little bit of this oil with a CeraVe body cream, which is super affordable and fragrance free. That way I can add my own fragrance to it. Again, the scent really sticks to the skin. Such a warm, cozy, just decadent scent and feel to these products. And something I love about L'Occitane, which makes it perfect for gifting to a blind person in your life, is they have Braille on the packaging. So I can actually read this myself. They also donate to vision research and stuff like that. So just all in all, a really cool company that supports the blind community and is inclusive. So it's nice to support them. Next category is taste. We're gonna bang through this because it's pretty simple. Any of their favorite sweets, chocolates, things like that. A gift basket of food. I always love gift baskets, like the David and Harry and David, whatever that company is that makes the pears. Like those food sets from them are always a fun thing to get around the holidays. Their favorite wine or a cocktail mix, seasonings like a fancy salt. Ooh, I would love, take notes, boyfriend. I would love a hot honey, like some kind of fancy dressing or something like that would just be really fun. Like a hot honey is something I would so love, but it's like I wouldn't really go out of my way to get that for myself. I love a fancy olive oil. A tasting olive oil for bread dipping or like drizzling over pasta or as a salad dressing. So love like a fancy rosemary olive oil or something like that. Any kind of tasty adventure delight that you wouldn't maybe give yourself, I think is a really nice thing to get around the holidays. Another thing is just like a gift card to their favorite restaurant or taking them out to their favorite restaurant, or fun like coffee sets or tea sampler sets. So like a David's tea sampler set with a bunch of different teas for them to try, or if they're more of a coffee person, a coffee tasting test from somewhere like Blue Bottle Coffee, a nice coffee shop with a bunch of different beans from different roasters. Something like that would be really great. Next is hearing. Again, I'm gonna keep it brief here. Earbuds and headphones I think are always great to have. I love the Bose Quiet Comfort, both the over ears and the in ears. As a girl with very small ears, literally the Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds are the only ones that fit me. Even when I'm doing cardio at the gym, they do not fall out of my ears. Love that. And I personally like to get headphones that have the ability to go between like sound canceling and awareness mode, so where you can hear what's going on around you but still hear your music or your phone. Also like the bone conducting headphones. I would love a pair of bone conducting headphones to put on. That would be amazing. Definitely consider getting something like that. Another one is those loop earbuds. I get sensory overload. I've talked about it in my video where I talked about like sensory stimulation overload, and those like loop earbuds where you can still hear what's going on around you, but it blocks out a lot of the extra background noise so you can focus easier. Gift from God. Definitely consider. I need to find mine. Where are they? I loved them. I think that they're such a great gift for a blind person or for anybody who experiences any kind of sensory overload. Or they also have ones that are good for concerts, so to protect your ears a bit when you go to concerts. Definitely check out those kinds of headphones. Of course, concert tickets or movie tickets to a movie you know has audio description, always a very auditory experience. This is kind of in hearing / sight. Yes, I'm gonna randomly throw in a sight category here. That is gonna be sunglasses. Get them sunglasses that are polarized, UV protection, ideally shatterproof lenses, blue eye sunglasses are a great example of this, but a lot of higher end brands do this. If you get like really inexpensive sunglasses, they often don't have UV protection or aren't polarized. That's really important, especially as blind people. It's extra important that we protect our eyes. But the reason I'm putting this in sight/sound is that the Meta glasses, Meta Ray-Bans, I think all of us in the blind community are having a frenzy over those. That would be such a great gift. So helpful because it protects their eyes, and at the same time they're able to receive so much auditory information through AI. They're able to film content, like such a great thing. I would love to get my hands on a pair of those, so highly recommend Meta Ray-Bans. Another thing in sight, again, if they have a little bit of remaining vision, is like cool light, like any kind of interesting light, whether it be something that's in the shape, like a neon sign that's in the shape of something simple that they might be able to see the outline they could put in their room. It's so fun when you can see anything as a blind person because we so rarely can. I had a glitter lava lamp. It was a gold glitter lava lamp. It was literally $20 from Target. I got years of enjoyment out of that thing. So anything like that would be awesome. And finally, the experience category. In the experience category, I'm gonna highly recommend seeking out multi-sensory art galleries and museums. I am a sucker for a multi-sensory art gallery, and I feel like more than ever they're popping up, especially in major cities. I've been to one in San Antonio, Texas. I've been to one in Seattle, Washington. I've been to one in Tokyo, Japan. There's a balloon museum here in LA that I really want to go to that's open till March, and it's apparently multi-sensory. So I think that those are such fun experiences because as blind people, going to art galleries isn't always the most fun, but experiential art is a way that we can really enjoy it and have that experience. So highly recommend. Next up is seeking out blind accessible sports. This can be something that is really difficult to find. So helping them to seek that out, sign them up, get them the equipment that they need to do a sport accessibly to them would be great. Like I want to do more skiing, but the effort that it takes for me to find a guide and like all of that is just, it keeps going on the back burner. And if somebody just did that for me and was like, I've got you signed up with a guide, you're going this day, and like they made that happen for me, I would be so elated. But I just know myself, it's gonna go on the back burner because I'm busy and I just don't have the time to think about it. So if somebody did that for me, I would be really excited. And then the next one, the icon, the queen herself, Blind Barbie. I put this in the experience category because I didn't really know where else to put it. And truly it is an experience seeing yourself represented as a blind person. Well, yes, this is a child's toy. Honestly, I would be excited to receive this or the Helen Keller Barbie as an adult as well because it's just cool to see yourself represented. I'm gifting this to, well, not me. We're gifting this. My boyfriend and I are gifting this to his niece. She's 4 years old, and I'm just really excited to give this to her for Christmas because, I don't know, I think it's gonna be really cool for her to get to play with a blind Barbie. And yeah, this is new this year, first Christmas that this is available. So absolutely get this for somebody in your life. I've done a video all about my review of Blind Barbie if you want to hear my in-depth thoughts about it. And on that same category, accessible board games, card games. I have Braille Uno here, but I also have over there a Braille deck of cards, like just regular cards. I have Braille Lego, a Braille Lego set. I also have a Braille Monopoly, and then I have Braille Cards Against Humanity. Braille Cards Against Humanity is the only one that somebody made for me. It is not available to purchase as far as I know. I've had it for about a decade now, but somebody like hand brailled that for me, which also, if you want to do that for somebody in your life, go above and beyond, go off, like so kind. They did it basically by getting a Braille label maker and then literally hand brailing every single one and sticking it onto every single card. But I've toted that around to apartment after apartment for 10 years because it's just so exciting to have that game. But the other games that I mentioned are all available for purchase in an accessible format already pre-done for you. Just years and years, I didn't have access to games that I could play accessibly, and I'm so excited for this holiday season when my whole family's in town and we can have game nights that I can fully participate in independently. Another one that's on my list is Connect 4. There's actually this really bougie Connect 4, so pretty. Too expensive, but one day I would love to get this bougie Connect 4. But like the base Connect 4, where you could like do things like people have suggested because it's all based on color. Like you could drill a hole through the middle of one set of the colors and then it becomes accessible, or like tic-tac-toe that's accessible. So just thinking of accessible games that they could play would be such an awesome gift. I would appreciate any accessible games. That is the whole list I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, and thank you, Elton, for your patience. I will get you to the dog park ASAP. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check out that giveaway below and all the links for these products, as well as my Patreon. Also, my next video that's coming is all blind-owned businesses. I'm shouting out, I want to say like 10 different businesses that are all owned by blind people. Check that video out because those are businesses worth supporting, and I feel like as a blind person, I would love to receive a gift that I know supported another blind person and was created by a blind person. So any of the things in that video also apply to this one. And until next time, you can click over here to see this video or over here to see this one.